Hello guys, this is Ben. This is week 3 trading analysis. I have 2 news for you guys. The first news is I have taken 2 trades for the week, which means I have no more trades can be taken. I have taken the maximum trade that I set for myself. The rules is I can only take 2 trades at maximum per week. And currently I have taken 2 trades already. And the second news is I have already lost one. Yeah, I lost 1 trade already. So let's break it down. As you can see, currently it's 10:06 p.m. It's Monday night, 9th of February, and we have 7 pairs for the week. But since I've taken 2 trades already, I think the rest of them is not important anymore because I'm not going to take them anyway. So the first trade is NZD/USD. As you can see, we are currently in profit. You can see the weekly is bullish. We have this very humongous bullish candle. Overall is very bullish. And the daily, as you can see, the daily is bullish as well. And we turn down to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is bullish. No, actually, the 4 hour is not bullish. You can see the 4 hour is actually under this downtrend line. You can see we have a lower low, lower high, lower low. It was under this downtrend line, and then, like I say we need to wait for break and retest the trend line. So the price broke the trend line and retested the trend line, as well as the 50 EMA, as well as our psychological level of 0.6. The trade was very good, very solid, and I entered the trade in 1 hour, or you can say 2 hour bullish engulfing candle. This bullish engulfing candle, if we turn down to 1 hour, the 1 hour bullish engulfing candle is even more significant. And as you can see, we have EMA align in either 1 hour as well as 2 hour. Both have EMA align. This is a very strong trade. The trade is looking good, looking very solid, and I'm targeting around 3.5 hour, which is really good. So this is my first trade, and my second trade for the week is CAT JPY. So I lost this trade, and that is my PnL. I have a negative profits right now, and my balance just down a little bit, 2%, I guess. And you can see we have weekly bullish, higher high, higher low, higher high, broke the previous high, previous structure high. And you can look at the daily. Daily is bullish as well. Although you can see this very bearish trend, the bearish movement broke the previous low, but now the price has broke the previous high, creating a new high and retesting this area of interest. We have a rejection from this area of interest, and then in 4 hour you can see we were having a higher high, higher low, and higher high, retesting our area of interest. So our psychological level is 114.8. It's not really strong to me, but yeah, I just entered this trade. If you look at 30 minutes, you can see we actually have inverted head and shoulder. We have an inverted head and shoulder. The neckline is over here, so there's always a better way to trade. So if I could have traded this pair again, ideally, the more better way to do is we can wait for a neckline break and retest with valid bullish engulfing candle in this retest area. And by the way, I entered the trade with this 1 hour bullish engulfing candle along with our EMA line as well as the psychological level. It is technically not a bad trade, but it is what it is. This is the market. Sometimes you just lose. And the rest of them, I'm not going to take it, but just let me break it down for you guys. So this is USD CHF. We have weekly bearish, daily bearish, and 4 hour bearish as well. I was going to enter the trade by this break and retest the area of interest along with our EMA line, psychological level align, but the trade just took off, and I think it's not going to come back. Let's just delete the trade. I'm just introducing the trade to you. I'm not going to take this trade anyway. The next one, AUD USD. We have weekly bullish, very significant, very obvious. We have daily bullish. As you can see, the price broke the previous high, and we have 4 hour bullish. So it's still within this bullish range. Like the previous trade, we have a downtrend line. I'm actually anticipating the price to break the trend line and retesting the trend line along with psychological level as well well as 2-hour EMA line as a support. As you can see, I say volume profile key level is actually aligned with our area of interest. It could be a very, very strong trade, very, very A+. And the next is Euro USD. Like we just mentioned last week, this is gonna be a very strong trade with this daily bullish engulfing candle close in our area of interest. The trade is going to take off, and as you can see, it is taking off. Yeah, the setup is just the same as last week, and if we could have held the trade from last week, we could have currently in profit right now. But like I said, I don't like to hold a trade over the week, so we missed the trade. But anyway, doesn't really matter. It is what it is. The next one is USD JPY. As you can see, USD JPY, we have weekly bearish, we have high high, high low, high high, high low, high high, and then break the previous low. We have a lower low and lower high, a rejection from this area of interest, and now it's heading down. Daily, within this very bearish move, is bearish, and then the 4-hour is clearly bearish. I was planning to enter the trade with this break and retest the area of interest along with our psychological level of 156.5 and 2-hour EMA line. As you can see, it is perfectly. I have anticipated the trade, perfectly. The trade, break, and retest. We could have entered this trade with this bullish, with this bearish engulfing candle, and yeah, the trade just heading down. But I personally didn't enter this trade, but it was good. So the last one is Euro CAD. We have bullish in weekly, high high, high low, high high, high low, high high, and then we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then lower high, lower low, and then the price break the previous high, creating a high high, high low, high high, and high low. Now the price is heading to the upside, creating a potential high high. So the daily is even more significant. The price just having a high low going up again. And the 4-hour, the EMA is aligned with area of interest, and we have our psychological level 615. 2-hour and 4-hour EMA align. So technically we are just waiting for the price to break the area of interest and retest the area of interest again, and we wait for our bullish engulfing candle, but the price just took off. We're not going to take the trade anyway. This is so far the week. Currently we're just having NZD USD, and we have lost one trade. I'll be updating the trade when it's almost taking profit. This is going to be a very short week. So I'll see you in the next trade update. Hello guys, trade update. Currently it's 10:16 p.m. Friday night in Hong Kong, 13th of February. So this week is very boring. We had a boring week. As you know, we had a loss. We had a loss this week, which is CAD JPY. We had a 2% loss. And for the NZD USD, I closed the trade manually at around break even because I saw price came down to our break even level. It's already Friday, the last day of the week, so I think I'm gonna just close the trade. I don't think the price is gonna go up to my TP, so yeah, I closed the trade at around here, break even. And currently my account balance is like this. We had around $36 loss for this week, which is around 2% of my account. 2% loss is just around one trade loss. I have another break even trade. It's technically a small loss. The risk management is still fine. So yeah, we had a boring week. And for the other pairs like USD JPY, last time we said price was going to have a retest in this area of interest along with our EMA and psychological level. And then if we could have entered with this bearish engulfing candle, and then you can see the price just took off straight to the downside, we could probably have a 6.6 hour for this trade, which is really, really nice. So overall, since the beginning of the documentation, we're still profitable, and currently our account is around 2,160 something. So yeah, it's a boring week. Nothing special. I'll see you next week.